Hello, my name is Ryan Chim. And have you ever had a bad day of school or work? And then when you arrive at home, the first thing you want to do is get in your bed and decide, I don't want to leave. But then you put in the earbuds and start playing music, and suddenly those bad feelings and thoughts go away. So if you ever felt that way and you wondered, why does that happen? With the use of extensive research and valued sources, I'm going to show you why those happen. And that's going to be today's topic. Today's topic is music and the effect it has on our brains. And today, I've gathered 3 points that can help further show that. Those 3 points are the neuroscience of music and brain activation, impact on mood and emotion, and lastly, cognitive benefits of music. So let's get into my first point. My first point is neuroscience of music and brain activation. To begin, music can enhance cognitive skills such as memory and creativity. Next, music actually transfers through your brain and goes through different cortexes that have different effects. For example, when music goes through your cortexes, they actually put together rhythms and melodies. And lastly, information gathered by psychology today also show that through research, music actually releases dopamine. And that dopamine makes people, say, happier. Next, we have an infographic. And this infographic specifically shows just where music lights up the brain as it shows in the picture. So to conclude that main point, music has many different features and functions that make the brain light up. Now, let's get to our next point. And my next point is music and the impact it has on our mood and emotions. To begin, we can talk about how music actually can make people happier if you listen to happier music, and that can be the same for sad music. So say you're in a bad mood and you listen to happier music, you can actually get happier because of that. Same can go for sad music. Next, music can actually bring people back to specific moments that they had in their lives. So for example, let's say your wedding day, or sadly, maybe a bad breakup. If you listen to music throughout those events, those songs can be implemented into your brain to make new connections between those songs and those specific moments. And that information was gathered by Wired.com. Next, we have an infographic that actually shows anxiety when listening to a specific type of music. In the graph, we see that silence and, say, classical music actually have a better impact on our anxiety in comparison to heavy metal. And that just shows that music, no matter what kind it is, can affect our thinking process. So to compare, or to summarize, music has many impacts and many impacts on moods and emotions. So before we conclude, I would like to talk about one last point. And that point is focus and attention, and how music can furtherly impact those things. First, information gathered by Levine Music actually show that music can help retain and improve memory. Like I said before, listening to specific songs can bring you back to specific moments, and that can happen throughout your whole entire life. Next, music can actually improve attention, and it's very useful when doing specific tasks. When, say, you're cleaning up the house or doing your homework, having background music can actually help you get through those challenges swiftly. And next, we have an infographic that actually shows the productivity when listening to, say, background music. So, as you can see, the middle bar is about tasks. And when you have background music playing, your productivity actually goes up. So, to summarize that, music, when played in the background or when connected with specific moments, can help your memory and improve that memory. So, as we conclude, I want to talk about the last 3 points. And to recap those main points, they are neuroscience of music and brain activation, impact on mood and emotion, and lastly, cognitive benefits of music. So, as we've reached the conclusion, what can we see or say about this? Well, what we can say about this is that music can actually help your brain and how you work throughout your whole life. Music can help you get through many different events and can help you create connections to those specific events, and it can affect you in a negative way or a positive way. Just always remember, if you're going through something bad, listening to music can always help. Thank you.